What's up, everybody, and welcome back to the channel. We are into our attackers for our UFL awards and top 5 list, and this one was deep. It was very tough to make this decision, but I essentially looked for the top aspects of a right winger or left winger that you're looking for in UFL, and the biggest thing is the dribbling and the shooting. Obviously, passing doesn't hurt either, but the top two things, especially in this current meta, are the dribbling, preferably to smoke wingbacks and either get in line or get in for a shot, and obviously the shooting so you can finish off your chances. So without further talk, let's get into the list. Starting with our number 5 player, who is well known across all football games for the same reasons. He is a speed demon. He has the top skill moves and weak foot. He is also great on the ball. Now, his body type isn't my favorite off of the dribble, but when you combine his agility and his dribbling with his speed, he is an excellent player. His one shortcoming to make him this far down on the list would be his finishing. He is not the best at finishing, so you do all that work creating chances, some brilliant dribbling, right? Blown by defenders, and then many times you'll be let down by the finish. However, he is that good at creating chances that he is at least number 5 on the list. He could be higher. Let me know in the comments where you think he should be. We are talking the Paris Saint-Germain winger, Ousmane Dembele. Now, I wanted to point out two skill sets that he has in UFL that are way different than how he is in FC that do make him stand out in UFL as an even better player. For one, his first touch ultra effect, right? So when he receives the ball, he gets immediately into the dribble. It helps also when he's got pressure on him, like turning on a dime away from the pressure. And he's got ultra effect on crosses too, to add to an 87 crossing attribute. So just two things that make him unique in UFL compared to other games, to make him an even better option. Just adds a layer to what he is capable of doing. So our number 5 player on our right winger top 5 list, Ousmane Dembele. Moving on to the number 4 player on our list, a very fan favorite, popular player, and he's also excellent in the game. I will say he's not the top choice in any football games, but he is very good, and I think as time goes, just like Ousmane Dembele, being as young as he is, he's just going to become more and more valuable. He's an excellent dribbler, an excellent finisher, but just like Ousmane Dembele at number 5, what keeps Saka so low on the list would be his sprint speed being lower and his frame, right? Your frame matters in football games. It just does. Now, bigger guys like Rafael Leao, for some reason, the way they create him in games, both UFL and FC, it just works out. Saka, because of that low sprint speed, right, he's just not able to blow by defenders, and then that bigger frame, he just doesn't feel quite as good, even with that sleek dribbling. Now, he is a sick player nonetheless. It's not that he feels bad on the ball. I'm just saying with these other top wingers, that's what holds him back. It's not that he feels clunky by any means. It's just when you're talking about the best wingers in the game, these things like lower sprint speed and not the best frame for dribbling, those things matter. But nonetheless, number 4 on the list, the Arsenal wonder kid, Bukayo Saka. Now, this next player is the true definition of a wonder kid. I just said Bukayo Saka is Arsenal's wonder kid, and he is, but this player is truly a kid still. The best dribbler in the game, in my opinion, and he is a player that has space to get boosted up, and he already has very good skill sets. This is so hard putting him this low on the list because I truly think that he could potentially be number 1. And if I didn't change up the format where I added a separate bench to beast player, this player could be on there. However, it's kind of hard giving him anything with the word bench in it because this player would definitely go into your starting lineup. It's just he definitely has the ability to level up and truly become the best winger in the game. He just has stiff competition. So still very good, especially for his age and how little time he's been, in football games. So without further ado, we are talking about the Barcelona sensation, Lamine Yamal, who can step right into your starting lineup. Yes, he has lower pace. Yes, he has lower shooting and passing, but elite level dribbling right off the bat, room to grow right off the bat as well, so he can get that shooting, passing, those stats up, the pace up, and truly become the best winger in the game without a doubt. To add insult to injury, he has ultra effect on his dribbling as well. So it's almost like if he had pace, it would be a cheat code. But he does have stiff competition. I said it earlier in the video, and that's why he's number 3. These next 2 players you know are going to be insane. So with that being said, congrats to number 3 on the list. At such a young age, still a teenager. Can't even legally drink for some years. Lamine Yamal, congrats, my man. We will see you for years to come. Now, number 2 on our list is a veteran right winger. He has been in these top lists in video games and in real life for years, and he's still there. Still top level speed. I wouldn't say elite, but top level speed. Still great dribbling. Still great shooting. Cutting in on that left foot with the finesse shot is his trademark. It might even be his face on the definition of a left foot finesse shot god. But with that being said, I will say his frame has always been something that holds him back a bit. Some players don't mind at all. He's still a top player, but I'm talking many players, I'd say it's more popular in FC, but having him in UFL, I've felt the same way. Like, for instance, Lamine Yamal, I would take him as far as dribbling over this player any day, but it's the combination of everything. The higher level passing, not elite, but higher level. The elite level finishing, like I said, finesse shot, God, the Egyptian Mo Salah. The Liverpool living legend who is on the Mount Rushmore of cut inside right wingers. His real life football excellence translates into games without a doubt. Like I said, just a little tweak on the body type and he would be impossible to stop. He's still very hard to stop and many times doesn't even need to beat defenders because he can cut in to that left foot and bury them usually by finesse shot. So you know if Mo Salah is number 2 on the list, this number 1 player has to be incredible. But before we get to that, let's talk about our Bench to Beast award winner. The player that starts off with lower stats but can get boosted into dominance. Boosted into one of the best, if not the best players in the position. And considering he's already on his way in real life football, it's not hard to imagine how good he can be in these games. He has elite level dribbling, excellent finishing, good passing, great pace, and it only can get better. That's why he's our Bench to Beast award winner for right wings. We are talking Federico Chiesa, the first year Liverpool winger / cam / striker, but first choice winger. And like I said, he's already doing it in real life. He's already on his way, so it's not hard to imagine how good he can become. I honestly think he got robbed for how low they started him in UFL, but fortunately with the format, how you can boost players, it's no problem because he can absolutely get to be at beast mode status, and it doesn't take too long either. You don't even have to start him on the bench necessarily because he already has that top speed and dribbling to start off. So, similar to Lamine Yamal, you can absolutely do damage with him. Your opponents will be reeling. Now, his dribbling, like I said, he's a Bench to Beast award winner. So it's not going to be elite like Lamine Yamal, but that's why Lamine Yamal came in at number 3 on the list. This is the Bench to Beast player. So that 85 dribbling is just going to shoot up. That 76 shooting and 74 passing is just going to shoot up. The pace not being quite where you want it is just going to shoot up. But you add that to the high effect first touch, high effect dribbling and crossing, and the ability to play cam and striker too. Obviously, that's not why he won the Bench to Beast for right wing, but he's just a player that you want on your team without a doubt. Whether it is on the bench or you do start him and watch him become that beast that he can become, he is definitely deserving of the Bench to Beast award for right wingers. Congratulations, Federico Chiesa. Now, even though this should be a no-brainer because he is at least one of the GOATs, if not the GOAT, I still know that I'm going to get a hard time for this, but from experience and playing against him, I am 100% confident that this man is the best right winger in the game. Yes, that elite level speed is not there, but he is ridiculously shifty on the ball. I'm talking incredible dribbling and even better than Mo Salah at cutting to that left foot, and even better at Mo Salah at finishing off those finesse shots cutting into the left foot. But it doesn't end there because he also has great passing and phenomenal finishing. So the elite finishing and elite dribbling along with the great passing, right? I'm not saying elite passing, but I'm telling you some of the best crossing, some of the best corner kicks in the game, even though they're not that important right now. He's just an all-around beast. The only thing he's missing is that elite speed, but it's still good enough to do damage on the wing. We are talking about the GOAT, or one of the GOATs, Lionel Messi. So like I said, he is not elite in speed, but he has phenomenal dribbling, and when he cuts inside, his finishing is so good. He's going to get you so many goals, and not only that, he's going to create so many chances with his passing and his ability to just beat defenders and do things that other wingers can't do. Simple as that. Not to mention, it is fantastic that we still get to utilize players like Messi and Ronaldo in the game because, let's be honest, the time is coming to an end, at least as regular players. Pretty soon, we're going to have to use them only as like icons, but it's still going to be awesome to use them as icons. It's just going to be kind of sad because it's the end of an era, folks, and to see Messi at the top of this list, you gotta love it. With that being said, we still have to see the other GOAT, Cristiano Ronaldo, which brings me to my next point. We still have left wings and strikers to do for our UFL awards and top 5 lists, so those are coming at you next. And until then, keep grinding, keep having fun, and we will see you later.